Where do vets go for full medical care, surgery, cancer, etc.? So that's actually a great question. Right now, we don't have anything available in this country for that level of medical care. Is it something that potentially could come in the future, depending on how we grow, depending on how things go? Is that something that we want to offer in the future? Yes, but I don't have any specifics on that, and I can tell you for a fact that right now it's not offered in the country, but it's definitely something that we are hopefully looking at getting into. So I have, if I'm a family of 10 and 8 children plus my spouse and I, uh, can we all come? So it sounds like it's a family of 4, 2 children and 1 adult. So our main thing is we want 1 adult. 1 adult. So if you have 2 children, if you have 1 child, that's okay. But it's only 1 adult. But yes, if you have 2 children, that shouldn't be a problem. Just let us know, and we'll accommodate you. How many guests can you take to be in the hotel? 1 guest only for the hotel. Adult only. No children at the hotel. When do the 2027 dates come out? I'd probably say, that's a good question. I wouldn't say anytime soon. Probably towards August or July. So that's the deadline that we have to publish those dates, August or July. Join late. What is the website? Could you put the yeah? So we're gonna put the website on the screen right now, and I don't think that has a website. Can you go to the last slide? Yeah, go to that slide. We'll put up the website. All right. Yep. So we answered the retro payment question. How can we reach out to? Okay, so we got that. Mr. Harley put his information in the chat. Uh, we have the website information right there for us. Someone asked, what is a nexus letter? Holly, do you want to take that one over? What is a nexus letter by Kimberly?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, absolutely. So nexus literally means link. It's a connection. So what a nexus letter is, for an example, just say while in the military, you never reported that your knee is was bad, right? Your left knee was bad, but you always complained about your right knee, for an example, right? So what happens is uh, you want to be able to get a nexus letter to potentially tie your left knee to your right knee for instability, right? And so you have that proof because a doctor has to sign that. A doctor has to evaluate your current circumstances, evaluate you, analyze you, and then write that up. Give you a diagnosis and say something like this: left knee, instability of the left knee because of the right knee injury, for an example. It's more likely than not that your left knee is affected by that. So that's a nexus letter, which are very, very critical because the VA says 3 things, Jalen. Number 1 is you got to have a current diagnosis. 2, it has to be chronic in nature. And 3, the third thing is you have to have a link to your military service. That is critical. And a lot of veterans, what they do is they miss that piece. And what happens is it comes back denied. So the nexus is critical. Either you can prove that it was in your service treatment records during your military service, or when you get out, you want to make sure you have a good doctor to analyze all your medical evidence and get you a nexus letter. And oh, by the way, you can always Google that. Google has very good definitions for the VA items as well, okay?
Holly. Yeah, Kimberly said thank. We're good?
Awesome.
Okay, Kimberly said thank you. All right, so I have another question that says, can you go as an active reservist? So to answer that question, you need to be service connected. If you have a disability breakdown letter, you can come. If you don't, then technically you're not qualified. Someone asked, why is the breakdown letter necessary and not just the rating letter with our disabilities? Um, so that is just the kind of the requirements for the program. We have documents that we need, and the disability breakdown letter, we do need that document. We have had issues in the past when we receive alternatives, so we really want to stick to the disability breakdown letter. But again, we can actually assist you in getting it if you need help, and it's a 10 to 15 minute process.
Hey, Jalen, if
Yes.
you don't mind, can I say something really quick?
Yeah, of course.
I think you had a question earlier to someone, and they asked about what your percentage have to be to come to VCI. And I think
Thank
it,
you.
yep,
Okay. So yeah, to answer that question, the percentage does not matter. You could be 0%, you could be 10%, you could be 100%. All you need is to be service connected. The percentage does not matter. All right, thank you for that.
yes, sir.
Uh, all right, then we have okay, so when I answered the question about children, she said she had 8 children. Okay. Unfortunately, no, you wouldn't be able to come if you have 8 children. Maybe if you bring like 2 of the children, but I would not even recommend to to fit that many people in the apartments that we're offering. Um, so yeah. Uh, okay. All right. So it sounds like we're pretty much good to go. All right. Perfect. Oh wait, we have one more question real quick. If interested in buying property, what are the different ways to purchase? So we do offer loans, or not we, the banks do offer certain loans for purchasing. It works similar to the state, so they're gonna ask for your proof of income, probably taxes, credit score, things like that. And, and they're usually like if you have really really good credit, I think they'll cover around like 50%. You'll definitely have to kind of check that information, but I know it's not like they won't cover like it's not like a VA loan. Okay, you'll have to come with at least 50% of the purchase price. Uh, then someone else, do you have to stay on site to participate in the program? No, you do not actually. If you have your own place, if you own something out here and you want to stay in your own place or you have an Airbnb already, you can still participate in the program. Just let us know that you'll be off site and we'll coordinate the logistics for you. Okay, we have another question. One of the dates for 2027 coming out around August or July. And then yeah, I think we're pretty good to go. All right, so again, thank you everyone for showing up today. A quick reminder, we do these every single Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern, same link, different guest. Every week we have a different guest. Today was Holly's, which was an amazing guest, definitely a lot of great information. If there's a veteran that may benefit from this tour or anything you've heard, or maybe you just know someone who just needs this 1 week break, just send them the link, have them come to the webinar. We'll give them all the information, and then we'll get them booked up. Uh, Again, thank you everyone for showing up, and I hope to see you soon in Punta Cana.
Jalen, get a hold of me when you can, okay, sir?
Recording stop.